Assalamu alaikum A class. Today we will continue our fourth chapter, Speeding Up. All over the universe, things are moving. Some things are moving speedily, some things are moving slowly, and there are also few things that are moving at a constant speed. Constant means at the same speed. Today we will learn Newton's first law of motion. Newton's first law of motion says an object at rest stays at rest and an object in motion stays in motion with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. That means if any object is moving, it will keep moving in the same speed and in the same direction unless any unbalanced force will act upon that object. Okay? In the same way, if any object is at rest position, it will be at that position unless any unbalanced force will act upon it. Balanced forces are those two forces acting in opposite directions on an object and they are equal in size. Anytime if there is a balanced force on an object, the object stays still or it continues moving at the same speed and in the same direction is called balanced force. As you can see in the diagram, on the right side 300 newtons of force is used and on the left side 300 newtons of force is used. Amount of force on the both sides are equal, so they will cancel out each other and there will be no movement at all. Now let's see what are unbalanced forces. Unbalanced forces are those two forces acting in opposite directions on an object and they are not equal in size. Okay? Unbalanced forces are also moving in opposite direction but they are not in equal size. Now look at the diagram that is given on the screen. On one side 400 newtons of force is used and on the other side 300 newtons of force is used. So there will be movement towards the 400 newtons of side. That is known as unbalanced force. Now come towards the next topic, that is acceleration. An object is accelerating if its speed is changing. That means any change in the speed is known as acceleration. As we have already discussed that in science we have to quantify each and everything and for that we need a formula. So the formula of acceleration will depend on two things. First one is change in speed, that will be in miles per second, and the second thing is time, that is also in seconds. So the unit that we will use for acceleration will be miles per second square. When any object falls, two forces are acting on it. First one is gravity and the second one is air resistance. First of all, let's see what is gravity. Gravity is a force of attraction between objects that is due to the masses of that objects. Gravity is not just the attraction between objects and earth, it is an attraction that exists between all objects anywhere in the universe. Now let's see what is air resistance. In air, a frictional force called air resistance acts against gravity and reduces the acceleration. That means whenever something falls, air resistance acts in the opposite direction of gravity.